Hi, viewers. Today, there will be a special interview about to take place. Wonder Woman, the iconic superhero, has agreed to sit down and share her thoughts and experiences with a team of interviewers from various psychological perspectives. This interview aims to delve into Wonder Woman's psyche and understand her motivations, challenges, and personal growth. So, Wonder Woman, how are you today?
Hi everyone, I'm very good. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for asking. Can you tell us about any early childhood experiences that may have influenced your sense of justice?
Yes, actually, early childhood experiences shaped my way of sense of justice because growing up in Themyscira, I was always raised to value truth, fairness, and the protection of others.
Oh, and have you ever encountered a villain whose actions triggered unresolved conflicts from your past?
Yes, some villains do remind me of my past conflicts, but I've learned to channel those emotions into my mission rather than let them control me.
Mhm. How does your alter ego, Diana Prince, fit into your identity and the way you view yourself?
Diana Prince is my way of blending into the real world, but I see her as an extension of my true self, not a separate identity.
What role does the concept of the unconscious mind play in your decision making as a superhero?
Well, the unconscious mind can reveal hidden motivations and fears, but as a warrior, I have learned to confront and overcome those fears.
Do you ever have any recurring dreams or nightmares that may provide insights into your subconscious?
I've always had dreams that felt like guidance from a higher power, but I also believe in the power of my own intuition, which is the most important power of them all.
So now, from a behavioral perspective, can you describe how reinforcement and punishment have shaped your behavior as a superhero?
Well, reinforcement through positive outcomes like saving lives reinforces my behavior as a superhero very much.
How do you learn new skills and abilities, and how has this affected your effectiveness in crime fighting?
Learning new skills and honoring my abilities is an ongoing process that helps me stay effective in my role always.
Okay. Have you ever undergone behavior modification to improve certain aspects of your superhero persona?
Well, I've always been self-motivated to improve, so behavior modification hasn't been necessary.
Interesting. Can you share an example of how classical or operant conditioning has influenced your interactions with villains?
Classical and operant conditioning apply to some extent, but my moral compass guides most of my actions.
Okay. So, what role do environmental factors play in your superhero activities?
Well, environmental factors such as the state of the world play a very significant role in my decisions as a superhero.
Now, from a humanistic perspective, how do you perceive and strive for self actualization as Wonder Woman?
Well, self-actualization is central to my existence as Wonder Woman, as I continually strive to be the best version of myself as a superhero and as my alter ego.
Can you describe a moment in your life when you experienced peak human potential or state of flow during a mission?
Well, for the most of it, moments of peak potential often occur when I'm in complete harmony with my mission, embodying my values as a human.
What values and beliefs guide your actions as a superhero, and how do they align with your authentic self?
Most of my values are based on compassion, truth, and justice. They all align perfectly with my authentic self.
Have you ever faced existential dilemmas regarding your purpose or your meaning of superhero existence?
Actually, I've always, I have questioned my purpose before, but my conviction in the making the world a better place keeps me going every time I think about it.
How do you maintain a positive self concept and self esteem in the face of adversity?
Maintaining a positive self-concept is vital. I always focus my strengths and growth rather than dwelling on my weakness.
So now, from a cognitive perspective, Can you share insights into your thought processes and problem-solving strategies during high-stress situations?
My thought processes in high stress situations involve quick assessments of the threats and the best course of action.
How do your cognitive schemas and mental representations affect your perception of the world and your role in it?
Cognitive schemas help me make sense of complex situations, but I strive to stay open-minded and adapt.
Okay. Have you ever experienced cognitive biases that influence your judgments and decisions making as a superhero?
Cognitive biases are something that I'm aware of and work to counteract when making decisions.
What role does memory and information processing play in your ability to recall vital information during missions?
My memory and information processing are honed through rigorous training, allowing me to recall vital details that will help me later in the future.
Okay. So how do you manage and cope with cognitive dissonance when faced with moral dilemmas?
Coping with cognitive dissonance means revisiting my values and staying true to my principles, even in the challenging situations.
Now, from a biopsychological perspective, how does your physical conditioning and training impact your psychological well-being and resilience?
Physical conditioning and training are essential for my psychological well being as they give me the confidence and resilience.
Can you discuss the influence of hormones such as adrenaline on your responses to danger and stress?
Actually, hormones like adrenaline indeed influence my responses, but my training helps me to control them in dangerous situations so that they don't mislead my actions.
Have you ever experienced psychological effects resulting from physical injuries sustained in a battle?
Physical injuries can affect me mentally, but I've learned to recover and adapt both ways.
And how does your diet and nutrition regimen contribute to your mental and emotional stability as a superhero?
Diet and nutrition are crucial for my stamina and mental clarity during missions.
How do you maintain a healthy work-life balance to prevent burnout and mental fatigue?
Maintaining a work-life balance isn't easy, but it's essential to prevent burnout and fatigue while keeping a clear mind.
Thank you so much, Wonder Woman, for attending us and joining out this interview. We learned a lot
Yeah.
about you and of your perspectives.
Thank you so much for the interview. This was some really good questions, and I hope you guys could learn something from my experience as a superhero and also as a woman and
Totally, totally.
Thank you so much, and say hi to the people in Themyscira for us.
of course, say hi to the people on Earth for me. Bye.